Fortin attacks the lane all the way to the rim. Gears with the tip-in. Really, the only second chance points have come from Gears on the tip-in. Mackay almost with a fancy finish, diving to the floor to get the loose ball. Mackay has it tied up. Gears has it back, goes into the body of Wheeler and banks it in.
That's what Mackay gives you, the intangible. And at times has made it look easy, like on that last play where he just hangs and scores with the right hand.
Taggart, the lob. Braley, the catch. Easy lay-in.
Nice pass by Taggart. Really got to feather that one from a tough angle.
Mackay doesn't have room to get it to Braley. He's going to attack. Spin move and a lay-in. Oh, what a finish by Grant Mackay.
Wow. In traffic, the spin to his right. Beautiful.
Now, despite that advantage, the Hawks have done a better job on the boards. Fortin wide open in the corner. Misses the three. Taggart over the top. Braley inside. Flips it in. +1. 5 on the shot clock. Richmond working against Gears. Double team there. Wide open is Murray. And the three-pointer's off. Rebound tipped around. Gears able to save it. Hawks have 8 seconds to work with. Gears steps over midcourt. A little behind the back dribble. Carves down the left side. Goes to the right hand and scores.
Wow.
What a pretty finish by Gears. And that's how we head to the locker room with the layup giving St. A's a 40-39 lead. Pushed up on ahead. Fortin has it. Diagonal pass. Taggart attacks baseline. Rises and lays it in. Fortin rushes it up ahead. Goes baseline. Kicks to the corner. Gears fakes the three. Ball. The open man. Short. Rebound tracked down by Taggart, though. Another offensive board. Taggart goes baseline. Rises and lays it in.
Timeout, Bentley.
Taggart for Fortin. Taggart wants it back. Quick trigger three. Cash.
Yeah. Little two-man game. Again, Taggart baseline extended in three-point territory in the corner. Yeah, Bentley hasn't had too many standout defensive plays tonight, though.
Gears gets in the lane looking for an option. Fortin cutting to the rim. Spins it up and in.
Wow. Strong left hand there. Got the bench excited on the Hawks sideline. Just one of those nights, though, Ben, where shots aren't going to fall all the time.
Braley going to work again. And a new career high for Chris Braley, 22 points.
And he's barking down here on the defensive end, feeling good after a power move in the post.
Yeah, I think where we're at right now, especially where we lost our home opener, that, we want to try to establish ourselves at home. Last year we got into a really good rhythm at home and I thought played our best basketball. So, it's important, especially with the start we had, to get off a little bit better tonight. So I thought this was a big week for us. We had Bentley tonight, and then we have Merrimack at home on Saturday, who's not going to be easy either. So, like every other game in this league, you just take it and move on. Yeah, he was terrific. Chris has sort of been a complimentary player since he's been here on offense. And I think you probably take his rebounding and defense for granted, but I think if this team is going to have any chance, Chris has got to be a bigger part of it on offense. And, part of tonight was we found the mismatches, post mismatches that he had. They were trying to play him switched on him with a guard, and the other guys sort of found that. And then he does such a great job cutting. He found a couple of cut baskets, but he was also more aggressive on his post-ups and dribble drives. And, that got him to the foul line 9 times. And I don't know, but I'm sure he had 26, I think, and that's probably a career high. Yeah, I think Harry's still finding his way. Harrison, missed over 3 weeks of our preseason with a high ankle, and his conditioning is not where it needs to be, and I think it shows in his game. He's had 6 turnovers, which is way too many. But he does what he does. He had 19, he had 10, and he had 6, and I'm sitting here saying I think Harry didn't play that good a game. So, that being said, he's our most important player, and I think when he gets in a little better rhythm, you'll see a little bit better basketball team out there. Yeah, Taylor's in a spot, especially with the other guys getting in foul trouble. When Tim and Cody got in foul trouble, and then Vesecchio was running out of steam and picked up his third, I had nowhere to go, so Taylor had to play. I think he probably played all 40. we're thin, so some of these guys are going to have to carry a load, and I just pray to God we don't continue to keep getting in foul trouble because there's just not enough there. So, Taylor played all right. I think in the end he controlled the game, made his free throws. We didn't turn it over coming down the stretch, and for the most part we made our free throws. And I thought Grant's contribution, he played 20 minutes with Braley being in foul trouble. And gave us 6 and 7, and I thought he played really good on defense. So, Grant's his role on this year's team is going to be much bigger than it was on last year's. Yeah, they lost a lot from last year, and I think they won again tonight. They're a very dangerous opponent. They play zone, and it's a tricky zone. So we only have, we'll watch a little bit of film tomorrow, but we probably won't practice, and then Friday we only have 1 day of prep. So it's another big game. I think if you want to be good in this league, you have to hold serve at home. And we did a great job of that last year. And so hopefully we can pick up another one on Saturday.